Yeah. Alright, so what you want to do is you plug in the camera with the cable, this side here.
And the other side is plugged into the computer.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, and the camera is going to ask you what you want to do, either charge or storage. In this case, storage. You hear the computer chime. Now, this is done. Now, the folder with the picture should come up automatically with this, which is this right here. Now, the pictures are usually going to be here, where it says DCIM, and then the 101. As you make as you take more pictures, it will start making more folders, like 101, 102, 103, and so on.
Okay.
If you do it the way that I'm showing you right now, where you cut and paste, it won't make any more random folders.
So it'll always be the top one.
It will always be the top one. Yep. Now here you have all your pictures. You'll click on the first one, then you scroll down to the last picture. You hold Shift and click on the last picture. That way it will highlight all of them. You'll right click. You'll click on Cut. You want to do cut because that way it will delete them from the camera and move them to wherever you want to put them. In this case, we're going to go on the desktop here, which is OrthoPix. And in here, you just click paste and it will paste all the pictures here. Now, once you have the pictures here, you want to basically make folders for every patient. So I like to put on as large icon. And this is where I like to take a picture of the name of the patient first. Because let's pretend this is a patient's name right here. So actually what I'll do is, let's say this is patient Stan, for example. I'm gonna make a new folder. I'm gonna name him Stan Rodriguez, basically. Now, I'm gonna click on the picture of the name, and every picture that follows up until I see the next picture with the name.
Yes.
Now, this is the next patient's name. I'm gonna click up to here. So all of these should be the same patient. So
They're all Stan.
they all Stan. You just drag them here.
Got
What
it.
you do next? You open up the next picture with the next name. Now let me let this come up here.
So are you double clicking on the picture?
Yeah,
Okay.
just to open up one of them. There we go. Open it
So
twice.
it has the name.
So now you see the name here. Now on the folder, you make another folder.
So you're right clicking, new okay.
folder. And then in this case, I will put the name exactly like it is on Open Dental.
Yes.
After the teeth, just because it's way easier to find it that way. So in this case, Cine, comma, rim, just like this. And then you click on the picture of the name all the way to the next name. In this case, let's pretend that this is a new patient here. So I'm gonna click from here to here, and so on and so on. Now I'll open up the next one.
Folders.
Yep. Now open up the next one, and so on and so on. In this case, let's pretend this is another random name. I'll make a new folder, another random name. I'll click here all the way to the next picture. After do that folder, now I have all my folders by name over here, nicely organized. And then these are the pictures we're gonna either pre-D for or just have it in record for whatever, if you ever need to get back to the pictures for the patient. Now, one thing that I like to do is that if we got a pre-D for any of these patients, I like to make a folder. And then I would just put either, I would just go like done. So every picture that's here, if the patient's a PPO and you do not have to pre-D, you can already, once you transfer the photos, you can already drag it to this done folder.
Got it.
Whatever is out here, then the person that does the pre-D knows that he has to pre-D for all these patients.
Yes.
Once he sends the pre-D out, they can just drag it into the done folder.
Got it.
Now, whenever you don't pre-D, you should have no folders, just the done folder. And then if you ever need to look for somebody's picture, you'll just click on here, and they should all be here alphabetically.
Yes.
So let's say I want to look for Stan's picture. The moment I hit the S, it's gonna take me to Stan's picture,
Got it.
and so on and so on and so on. Or you can use a search feature here and look for my pictures basically, and they'll come up right here.
Nice. Perfect.
Alright, so just a nice way to keep them organized.
Thank you.